Thanks for those, Martin, from Cheltenham. Join me here at Aintree for a couple of races. First up is a Grade 2 handicap chase over 2.5 miles, the Old Roan chase. So Domini Steele for Darren Thompson, Joshua Sutherland's the tie-down, Military Convoy for Jim Murray, Rude Attitude for Matt Cooper, a Royal Moon for Craig Beckwith, Hybrid's Daughter for Punchball Racing, Buffalo for Matt Cooper, New Year's Day for Martin Leadham, Windfield Eradicator for David Robertson, Beastly Grey Maid for Punchball Racing, Perfect Trust for Paul Parsons, Sensational Spaceman for Vinnie Gerard, Empress Crow for Pedro Hogan, Sierra Vista Single for Vinnie Gerard, and Crazy Promise for David Robertson. I didn't know there were seagulls at Aintree. The race has dropped his flag and they're racing. That was me scooting off the mad seagull attack. So they have 14 fences to take here. Our first visit to Aintree of the season. I'm going to be led by Buffalo of Matt Cooper's. Those red silks, white sash. Leads by about 6 as they get to the first. Get over it. Poor jump at the back by Royal Moon. So it's Buffalo that leads us from the tie down. Second as they get to the second. And up against around the green silks is Sensational Spaceman. The widest here is in the yellow silks Empress Crow in third now as they go over the third. We'll get over that well. Again a slow jump at the rear by Royal Moon, but still plenty of racing, bit of movement as they swing right-handed here. Probably one of the worst bends on starters' orders. The Aintree tight corner. They get to the fourth. They've all cleared that as well. So it's still this Buffalo. Leads by 5 to the tie down. He's a further 4 away from Beastly Grey Maid, Sensational Spaceman and Hybrid's Daughter. Blue Silks of David Robinson's Crazy Promise just poking through there. Just on the outside of that is Empress Crow. Back up against the rally is our Rude Attitude for Matt Cooper. Winner of a Grade 3 handicap last week, if I'm not wrong. But Buffalo still leads this one. Leads by 4. Got a hefty old target, Matt. 40 winners across the 2 codes for a season. I've never been near that. But anyway, it's Buffalo that leads this one from the tie down in second. And then Crazy Promise is now third. Empress Crow is fourth. And then the 2 Graham Clutterbuck horses, Beastly Grey Maiden, Hybrid's Daughter with Windfell Eradicator in there as well. Half the fence is done now, again at the rear Royal Moon. We've lost sight of Military Convoy and Sierra Vista Single. As we're focusing on our leader, the Buffalo. From Tie Down and Crazy Promise and Windfell Eradicator and Empress Crow, the Grey, Beastly Grey Maiden. We can see Rude Attitude and New Year's Day. Domini Steele's back there with Sensational Spaceman, Perfect Trust the Grey. Couple back to Royal Moon, Military Convoy and Sierra Vista Single. Chasing hard to just tag on the end of the pack. So Buffalo's lead just down to 3 now as they come down to the final mile here. From the tie down in second, Windfield Eradicator and Crazy Promise. Beastly Grey Maid, Empress Crow and Hybrid's Daughter. Rude Attitude. Sensational Spacemen. Been up against that row throughout. And they'll get over the 18th well. Buffalo's lead just down to 2 lengths now. Or a length should you say. The late from the tie down and Beastly Grey Maid as they go over the 9th. Better jump by Buffalo. The tie down was a little bit lazy over it. Crazy Promise, Windfield Eradicator for David Robertson. Stablemates together. Better jump there again by Buffalo. Extends his lead. As the tie down just drops back a little bit. Again, another one of these nice tight left-hand turns here at Aintree. And it's the Buffalo that's still got the lead from Windfield Eradicator and Perfect Trust the Grey that's moved up well now. Good jump there by Hybrid's Daughter. Up against the row is now the tie down, but Buffalo's still holding them all off inside the final half a mile. So Buffalo from Windfield Eradicator, the tie down. Perfect Trust and Sensational Spaceman's there. A little bit wider is Hybrid's Daughter. Wider still is Domini Steele. The green silks of Sierra Vista Singles come from nowhere, but Buffalo still leads. There's 2.5 furlongs to go and 2 to take. Buffalo from Sensational Spaceman and Winfield Eradicator. Sierra Vista Single hanging on all the time. They're over the penultimate, and Buffalo was a little bit slow. Sensational Spaceman's getting close all the time. Winfield Eradicator, Perfect Trust, Sierra Vista Single, but Buffalo's got a little bit more and starts to pull again. Inside the final furlong now with just 1 to take. Perfect Trust is trying to wind him in, but Buffalo gets to the last. Over a little bit slow. Perfect Trust got away from it faster. Buffalo, Perfect Trust, Buffalo. The line's not going to come in time, or is it? Buffalo's got more. Buffalo takes it from Perfect Trust. The old Roan Chase, grade 2 this week for Matt Cooper. Maybe 40 across the 2 codes is nothing to ask for. Well done, another winner from Perfect Trust and Paul Parsons. Sierra Vista Single just got up for 3rd there from one of the David Robertson horses. Could be Winfield Extractor. It might be the other one. It was Winfield Extractor. Crazy Promise was 4th and 5th. And, Sierra Vista Single for Vinnie Gerard, but I mentioned that. Anyway, off for a Per Temps qualifier next.